3A Upper State Playoffs backyard battle at Clinton. Pal Meadow makes the trek over from Williamston. They hung around. Here's Ty Richardson for the Red Devils to Caden Crawford. 14-6 Red Devils there late in the opening half of play. Third quarter, back comes Pal Meadow. Brooks Jansen, Wyatt Winner, and he wears number 1. Brings his team within 2 at 14-12 after they missed the conversion, but Richardson to Crawford. Crawford stretching it out. And Clinton gets a 9th win on the year. They are moving on to the next round as they pull away for the triumph. Welcome back in. Other side of their bracket, Seneca and Broom. And even though Broom's been mighty this year, Seneca can always score. And Broom at times had a hard time stopping folks. Gavin Toma in the third quarter of the game tied at 21 to Zach Poole. 28-21 Seneca on the road. Then Jalen McGill and company trying to get back at it, and that they do. He's going to take it to the house. What a fine sophomore running back he is. 28 all at that point in the third quarter. Fast forward to a minute to go in the fourth quarter. Broom's up by 6 points. Seneca ball. Camsley Campbell gets across the plane. Seneca goes up by 1 with 53 seconds to go. However, the Centurions get in range, and Kamaje Brackett Brandon just as lethal with his legs as McGill is out of the backfield. 4 seconds to go, and that's the winner. 42-35 your final. Broom survives and advances to play Clinton, getting a 9th win on the year. Daniel, of course, couple of states.
It's been fun to watch this group. Just proud of them, love them. Just glad to get to spend another week with them.
I felt good. I had to stay calm, cool, collected, and we just came out and scored. We knew we could do it. We do tempo every day. 2-minute drill, just got to give it to my team.
Kamaje Brackett Brandon, a man who comes across as much more mature than a junior in high school, and he was the man tonight, stretching it out, getting that touchdown. Elsewhere in the 3A Upper State, the Daniel Lions, a team with a couple of state titles in this decade. They want to get the feeling of holding the trophy again. Blue Ridge got to make the trek over to the Clemson area tonight. It was a tough going for the Tigers. The fumble there. Special teams muff there. That led to points. A safety that got Daniel on the board. Tremaine Davis later with some nice work in special teams for the Lions, who roar on. 8th win against no losses all time against the Tigers, and a victory decisively for the Daniel team. Meanwhile, Woodruff and Wren, other side of the bracket, at the home of the Golden Hurricanes. They were playing for a region title last week. Tonight they were simply trying to fend off the Wolverines. TJ Morris to Corey Scott for the touchdown in the third quarter for Woodruff, but back comes Reese Price with a 15-yard score, and eventually Wren pulls away. Ethan Moody gets into the end zone. Canes are going to play their old Western 3A foe Daniel next week as they win 49-32. Crescent and Chapman at the home of the Panthers. The region 3-3A champion Panthers playing some good defense. Kamaris Turner with the strip sack. Joriaho falling on it. Coleman Gray sees daylight, and he's going to take advantage of it. 20-yard sprint to the end zone. Chapman had a 33-0 lead just before the half. Gray adding a touchdown pass to Hudson Moss to make it 40-0 before the break, and Chapman rolls on to the shutout win. They're now 10-1. Going on to the next round against the Powdersville Chester winner. Of course, a year ago, Patriots were the runner-up in 3A. Eli Hudgens trying to extend his season and his long Powdersville career. Hooking up with Christopher Krull right there. 12-7 game down at Chester. Then Hudgens to Elijah Huggins. And a 20-14 advantage for Powdersville. But in the end, Chester comes back. A 9-1 Chester team gets a 10th win, 42-34. Powdersville season ends at 5-6. Belton Honeypath, like Daniel, the other unbeaten in 3A. Here come the Bears. Marquez Henderson, 10-yard run against Emerald. Gets in there for the early 7-0 lead. Later on, Noah Thomas to Quay Alexander, and the Bears cruise on. They're 11-0 and moving on to the next round. Look at that catch by Alexander and the touchdown and the BHP win. Pendleton and Emerald on the other side of the bracket. Third quarter, Luke Gray and crew in a tight game against Travelers Rest. Corey Jones goes up and pulls it in. Good defense, but Gray made a better pass and Jones made a better catch for the 20-16 advantage. Then Gray to Jones in the fourth, 27-16. Pendleton's 9-2. They're moving on to the next round to play BHP. In the 1A Upper State, the reigning champion Christchurch Cavaliers looking to get off on the right foot, and that they do. Cooper Ronchek with a nice play defensively. Deshaun Reeder going to take it to the house. Cavaliers roll past Ridge Spring Minetta. They get to 9-2 on the year with a 49-0 shutout. They move on to play McBee, which knocked off Dixie. Southside Christian, they won a title just a couple of years ago. Maybe they're a team to be feared at 6-3. Up 35-6 in the third quarter, Paul Coben to Christian Kaiser, then Coben to Ethan Chandler. Chandler looks like he's going to take it in, but the turf hand reaching up and tripping him. Silas Robertson does the honors. Southside Christian rolling on to another win, 49-6. St. Joe's looking to protect the home field against Hunter Kynard Tyler. Came up from Norway down in Orangeburg County and early on trailing 6-zip, but Lucas Salgado, nice run there. Nice cutback here off the option, set up a Jackson Campbell touchdown, and the Knights get a 9th win on the season. First ever meeting against the visitors, and they cruise on to the win and moving on to the next round to take on Louisville.